Today we're having a look at the Vox DA5 guitar amplifier. Now Vox have been making guitar amplifiers since 1957. They were founded in Kent, England. That's a fun little fact for you. And the DA5 is what you might call a portable modelling practice amp. So just unpacking that, it's a practice amp, so it's quite small, suited for kind of home use or really only small venues, it's not for gigs. And it's a modelling amp, and this means it's using digital technology to kind of simulate the old school analog tube and solid state amps of yore. Now the DA5 was actually discontinued in 2010 and replaced by the Vox Mini 3, and you can pick that up for about £100, but obviously you can probably find the DA5 a bit cheaper used, as I did. Let's jump straight in and see what kind of features this amp has. Alright, so just by looking at the front panel of this, you can see this amp has a lot of bells and whistles. So the first thing is this style knob. This has 11 different styles or simulated sounds that you can choose from. And these are in various styles. You've got clean, blues, and getting more drive and overdrive as you get to the other ones. So I can give you a quick demo of some of those now. You can also tune these effects by changing the gain, the tone, and then you've got master volume on there. The other thing this amplifier has is a lot of different effects. You've got a wide variety here, some popular ones, chorus combined with different effects, delay, reverb. And what you can also do is tune these effects by using this edit effect knob. Now some of these effects actually have 2 or even 3 different parameters. Now taking a look at the back of the amplifier, to start with we've got this power select switch. Now this is a really cool feature. Basically what you can do is change the power rating of the amp. And what this means is you can set up the sound how you want, but if you want the amp to be quieter or louder without changing the quality of that sound, then you can just simply change the power. You've got a variety of 1/4-inch jack inputs. Firstly, you've got a headphone input, very good if you want to be quiet, not make so much noise. Then you've got an aux in, so if you want to play music out of the amplifier, use it kind of like a speaker, that can be done. The next thing is a microphone input, and this is an amplified input. This is not a common feature on amplifiers. Lastly, you've got the power input for the 12-volt power supply that comes provided. Now I mentioned it can also be battery powered, and you can access the battery compartment at the back. It's kind of velcroed on. Now this takes 6 C-shaped batteries. It's kind of an older battery style, but you can still find them in some places. And depending on what power you've selected, this can give you up to 30 hours. So that's 30 hours on the 0.5 watts. And that's really good. Now the fact we have that microphone input as well as battery powered operation means that this amplifier is perfect for anyone looking to busk. And as I mentioned, that microphone input is a really rare feature. Roland, who are another company who make modelling amps, have the Mini Cube, which is around the same price as the Mini 3, which replaces this at about £100. That does not have an amplified microphone input, and if you want a microphone input for a Roland amp, you have to look to the Street Cube, which is a really good quality, well-reviewed amplifier, but it costs over £200. I should say in general that this amplifier has a lot of bells and whistles, and so that means if you're going to spend the same amount on an amplifier that's just a guitar amplifier, you'll probably get a better amplifier for that £100 or so. Okay, to round it all up, I think this is a great amp with a lot of different styles and effects to play around with. It's got that amplified mic input, which I think is fantastic, and it also has the option to be battery powered, making it a really good option for buskers. Lastly, it has that switch to change the power of the amp, and that's great for changing the volume of the amp without changing its sound. As for cons, I did find it to be a bit noisy sometimes, and the other thing to note is, as I've said, if you were just to go out and buy a guitar amplifier without any of these bonus features, then you might get a better amplifier for the price. You're basically paying a premium here for those extra features. And that's everything I have to say. If you like the video, please give it a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.